guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jamie. I'm a makeup artist. I've been in the industry for 10 years. If you have come back to the channel, thank you. Welcome back. As you guys could see by the title of this video, this is a J.Lo inspired look. I recently just saw her, not in person, obviously, at the 2020 Golden Globes, and she looked stunning. And I'm hoping you guys like this. I'm hoping it comes out good. I'm hoping I don't have to shoot this another time. All right, let's just dive right into it. So first things first, clearly I'm in my robe. I'm trying to channel my inner J.Lo here and try and feel luxurious in it. So I'm going to actually start off with this one, and I'm going to kind of play up a little bit in this kind of color family to add the intensity. Now, normally when I do my eyes, I like to leave my lids a little lighter than the rest, but because this is a smoky look, I'm going to just go ahead and start to build the intensity all over. So I'm going to start with a purple, and I am going to apply it on my lid and into my crease. I feel like a lot of people, when they hear smoky, they're not really sure what that entails, and it is exactly how it sounds. It's a smoky look. There's a lot of pigment to it. It's dark, and for most people, I feel like on a day-to-day basis, this may not be something that they would want. I used to have a lot of clients tell me, oh, I want a smoky eye, and then once I would start the process, they would be like, oh, this is a little too much. And for most people, like I said, it really is a little too much. This would not be my go-to every day either, even though I really like to do makeup and I like to wear it and showcase that I have it on. I'm not really so much like the natural look. Now, as I'm doing this, you can obviously there's a lot of fallout, and that's normal when you're doing a smoky eye. That's why I personally like to do eyes first. Then that way you can go back in and clean up all this mess without taking off your foundation. If I started with foundation and I had all this, then this would be a hot mess. Now, they do sell those guards that are like a tape almost that go under your eye to prevent this kind of fallout thing. You can definitely use them. But again, I find that, you know, if you had foundation on to begin with, that would be taking off a lot of that as well. So the key to a good, successful smoky eye, in my opinion, everybody's different, is layering. So starting with one color and then building up the intensity with another color. So it's kind of a work in progress. And definitely continuing to do like these circular motions to blend it all together. Right now I look like a crazy person. I got it, guys. I know I look insane, but I promise that will not be the end result. I'm actually going to use a little bit of black too, just to focus on the outer corner of my eye. I'm going to actually use a handheld for this because I need to be able to see a little bit better. Now, her makeup artist, his name is Scott Barnes, and I have followed him on social media for quite a few years, and I'm really in awe of his work. And he definitely does something like this too, where he layers and takes his time. Everything that he used for her is actually part of his new collection that he's launching, makeup. And unfortunately, I don't have all that money right now to be putting into makeup, so I'm using what I have, and it works just as good. I mean, I'm sure his stuff is amazing, but I don't have that, so we're working with what I got. All right, I'm going to go back in with a little bit more of a purple shade on top of everything, because once you've kind of gotten to the level of dramaticness that you want, it is time to clean up underneath your eyes. All right, I need to find my makeup remover. I put everything out for this video except makeup remover. That was stupid. Okay, I'm going to clean up under the eye. Okay, once I've cleaned up under the eye, I actually like to take my Q-tips and go in an upward motion. So then that way it gives me like that nice, as you can see, like that nice winged look. The only other thing I didn't do on my eyes is I'm going to do something with a soft, like shimmery color, like a whitish or goldish color, just underneath my eyes, just to add a little bit more dimension. I feel like as I'm channeling my inner J-Lo, I should be singing like, waiting for tonight, oh, when you would be here in my arms. All right. Perfect. I'm going to use that white again later after I've actually done the rest of my face so that I can get a little bit in here. All right. So now let's move on to foundation. I will come back to the eye, but not right now. What I am going to use, this is what I use on all my brides. I love this brand. This is Graftobian. If you are not a makeup artist, it's probably not something that you would get because obviously you see it has so many shades, but I absolutely love it. I love the consistency of it. I love the color payoff that it gives. I just, obviously, as you can tell, I just love it. And I usually have a palette that I work with that I kind of mix and put it, but I don't have that right now. So I'm actually going to use the top of a candle to actually mix my shades. I'm going to put a couple colors together. I'm going to mix them together and kind of come up with my own unique foundation shade. All right, I've got a little foundation concoction over there. But what I'm going to do before I even get into that is I'm going to actually highlight and contour to begin. I am going to go in with, I still need that palette out, to highlight and kind of brighten under my eyes. I'm going to go in with La Mer's concealers. I had these when I worked in the department store. So I have this still left. It's one of my favorites. And if I was bougie and I had the money, I would buy this concealer all the time. All right, so what I'm doing here, looks crazy, guys, I know, bear with me, is I'm making an upside down triangle to brighten up underneath my eyes. This will all get blended together and it will look beautiful. And as you can see, I'm also going upwards with it so that we could keep that nice cat-shaped eye going. Okay. I'm going to bring this like this on the side of my nose. And then we'll get in with some contouring. All right. I'm going to go right down the center of my face. So I'm going to get my chin. I'm going to get a little bit of the Cupid's bow. And I'm actually going down a little further into my lip so that I can give my lip a little bit more definition later when we apply lip products. And then the nose. I know this looks crazy. Right by the eyebrow. And you can, if you have a problem with contouring, make a little bit of a line lightly so that you know where your contour can go. You're like kind of framing it out. And what I'm doing is actually going down. Because I want to give my face a lot of definition. All right, now that I look like a crazy drag queen, let's keep this going. I'm going to actually do the contour part. I'm going in with a dark shade in my palette. And because it's so dark, I'm actually going to apply a little bit on the back of my hand so that I don't look so crazy. And by doing this, I'm also warming up the color so it just glides on that much easier. Yes, girlfriends, love it. Okay. All right, now I'm going to go down the sides of my nose. And I like to bring it up a little bit into where my eyebrow is, just to kind of like hollow out my eyes, the shape. Okay, and then a little bit of that color right on the tip of my nose. Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit up here where my hairline is. Doing a little bit more on the sides than I am directly right in the middle. And then right down, I'm going to make like almost like a square right here. I don't want to round it out so much. I already have a round face. So I'm down and then a little bit on like this angle so that I'm kind of giving a little bit more definition to my jawline. And then obviously right under the chin. Actually, a trick I just learned is actually not lifting up your head because then you're changing the shape of it. So just looking directly into your mirror. And then with that, I'm going to take this shade that's still here and kind of drag this down a little bit. Making my double chin not as prominent as it is. Makeup is all about creating illusions. Okay. Now that we've had that set, before I apply the foundation mixture that I have, I'm actually going to go in with a Beauty Blender sponge, make sure it's damp, and I'm going to press everything into the skin. Now, obviously, guys, this is not a look that you would do every day. This is like real dramatic, and I don't think any of us are going to the Golden Globes anytime soon, or maybe you are, I don't know. But this is kind of how the process is. So if you've ever wondered how Kim Kardashian looks before she is all made up, or the same thing with J.Lo in this case, this is the process that it takes for them to look print and movie ready. It is a process. You can see it's nice and bright under there. This is also techniques that some of us makeup artists do on our brides. I might not go as heavy-handed with my brides, but I know there are quite a bit of makeup artists that do. So this is the most daunting task of it all, is blending it all together. Because it definitely takes a while to make it all seamless. And I don't want to press so hard that it makes my contour completely disappear. I just want it to be a little less. Okay. Now that I've kind of gotten to the level that I want, I'm going to use a little bit of my foundation mixture, and I'm going to mix it with a liquid luminizer because J.Lo, as I know you all know, has this beautiful glowy, dewy looking skin all the time. So by mixing this in with my foundation, and this is a trick you can use at home, even if you're not this made up. If you mix a little bit of a liquid luminizer in with your foundation, it'll give you just a little bit more of a glow to your skin. Okay, so now that I did that, I'm going to take my mixture, I'm going to mix it up, make the luminizer and the foundation all kind of come together. This is why I like to have a palette, because you can kind of do that. And I'm going to lightly layer this right on top. And what I'm also going to do is get my ears in this, my neck, my forehead. Calm down. I have a bra on. And now I'm going to get in my chest area because I want everything to be even. This is so, so important. Kind of not stopping at your face and bringing everything down. Now in this, she obviously had a strapless gown, so they needed to do the same thing. And I like to do the back of my neck too, because if your hair is pulled up, you obviously see the back of your neck. It shouldn't just be this area. Okay. Calm down, everybody, calm down. All right, now that my clothes are back on. Okay. Another thing that you've probably seen or heard about is the baking technique, right? And no, we're not talking Betty Crocker baking. We are talking baking the face. So I'm actually using a translucent powder. This is by RCMA. It's one of my favorites. I'm actually mixing it with a little bit of Ben Nye. These are setting powders. It's white. It's translucent though, so don't be scared by the color. I'm going to go back in with my damp sponge. I'm going to pick up quite a bit of this product. And I'm going to layer it right under my under eye. Oh my God, I know. This is so many steps, guys. I know. This is not an everyday look. Calm down. I wish I had somewhere to go today, to be honest. I'm doing this just for fun because I actually have a little bit of the time. I'm going to do a little bit right here. That same place that we drew that line before we did the contour. You can do a little bit in the center of your nose as well if you tend to get oily in the T-zone. Okay. And we're doing exactly what it says. We're baking this. So we're going to allow this to stay on our face for a little bit. Don't get scared. While that's there, I'm going to go back in with, well, not back in. I'm going to recontour again. I know, this is crazy. It's a lot of layers. I'm going to go in with my Morphe palette. This is the highlight and contour palette. I'm going to go in with a brush, a dome-shaped brush, and everywhere that we contoured before with the cream, I'm going to go back in and do with the powder. I know, this is crazy, right? Okay. What's crazy is how white I am compared to my face right now. Well, that's all right. This is all for fun. Okay. So I did it there. Again, up in the forehead area. And then right there. Now, if you are, and the sides of your nose, don't forget that. I like to flatten my brush, or you can just have a brush that's already a little more tapered. But in this case, I'm making it look that way. Okay. And a little bit on the tip of my nose. If you are going out and you are wearing something a little revealing, you can go ahead right in the center of your cleavage area. Calm it down, ladies. We're going to do a little bit of that and a little bit of that. I don't really need to accentuate my chest area. Those days are long gone. In high school, I had to do that, but now I'm actually good. I'm well endowed. We're good to go. But that's a little trick. While we are baking, I'm actually going to go in and do my eyebrows. Now, all eyebrows are different. I'm actually going to start with a pencil. I'm going to fill in and I'm going to draw the shape, and then I'm going to fill it in with a powder. So this is kind of boring, so I'm going to turn you guys off for 1 second and come right back with the brows done. Okay, now that we've gotten our brows drawn on, I don't know, just go with it. We are going to wipe away all our baking. You can use a fan brush for this. Actually, that's what I'm going to do. I have a big one. I'm just going to sweep away all those areas that I have that powder. Now, let me tell you, if you're really close, this looks kind of crazy. But in pictures, it absolutely looks beautiful and flawless. I am now going to go in and actually apply a little bit of bronzer so that everything kind of seamlessly blends. Just a big fluffy brush for this. And I'm going to bring it down. Because we all know J-Lo's got that beautiful bronzed skin. Obviously, she's Latina, so she's kind of born with that beautiful bronze skin. But that's okay. I'm going to apply it on the ear area. And this is a great way to just blend everything seamlessly together. Now let's keep it going. Since she has that beautiful bronze skin, she also has beautiful glowing skin. So I'm going to go in with the Hyper Glow by MAC. They are kind of gold shimmery colors. I'll mix the two together. I'm going ahead and placing where I would normally place a highlighter. So what I noticed in all these pictures was she had this beautiful glow to her skin, but it didn't look so highlighter-ish. Like there wasn't that white glow that you see in a lot of pictures right now. It was just more subtle. It was like it was just naturally there, which I know it wasn't naturally there. Okay, now I'm going to go in with Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is her blush trio in Pool Party. Apply this color over here and mix it with a little bit of this brown color. And by buffing this into my skin, I'm kind of making that line that you see kind of disappear. And kind of marrying everything all together. How beautiful is this look looking? I mean, let's not get it twisted. Clearly, I'm not J-Lo. I know that. You guys don't need to let me know. I know. But I'm feeling like her right now. I'm channeling her, I feel like. All right. Let's keep it going. So, this look is almost complete. Underneath her eyes, she definitely had some more of that smoke going on. So, I'm going to go in with a little bit of this soft, smoky purple. I don't know if you guys saw that over here. And I'm going to go right underneath my lash line, creating this beautiful, soft line. Look at how what it did to my eye. Such a huge difference. And what I did notice in quite a bit of the pictures that I saw of her, from what I could see, she did not have eyeliner on her waterline. Well, at least she didn't have a black. It looked like it was either like a cream color or it was white, and it just looked kind of creamy on her skin. So I am going to go in with, this is a Wet n Wild palette that I purchased during Halloween, but I'm going to use a little bit of this color right on my waterline. I'm going to use, what do I want to use to put that there? An eyeliner brush, I guess. An eyeliner brush. I'm going to pick up the color. This is kind of hard to do because I feel like this has some black on it. I'm going to pick up the color. It does have black on it. Damn you. Damn you, eyeliner brush. Get this black off. Okay. Let's pick up some of this color. Got to warm it up a little bit. Okay. And what I'm going to do, right on my waterline, I'm going to place that color. Can you see what a difference that did from one eye, this eye to this eye? It made such a huge difference. But you have to be careful with these because they will, if you wear contacts, it will go in your eyes. I don't wear contacts, but kind of blurred my vision a little bit there. But let's be real. Plain is beauty, right? It is what it is. All right, now that I can't see and I'm blind, literally blind, I just didn't have an eyeliner pencil that was equivalent to that. We're going to keep it going. The one thing that we're missing, and we definitely need, every look like this, every glam look needs eyelashes. I was going to say mascara because we need that too, but we need eyelashes. So the first thing I'm going to do is curl my natural lashes. I'm going to find scissors. Where do I have my scissors? I literally can't see. That wasn't a good idea. Guys, don't do that at home. Don't draw that stuff on your eye because now I'm blind as a bat. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is curl my natural lashes. Perfect. This is another thing that's going to make me go blind as a bat. My vision already sucks, so this is just adding to it. It's just great, guys. It's just great. I can't see. I literally can't find my scissors, and that's a problem because I need to cut these lashes. They're a little extreme. How do I not have scissors? This is horrible. All right, well, we're going to do it without. All right, I'm going to apply some lash glue. These are definitely longer than my eye, so I'll see what kind of magic I can make with this. Lash glue. I think one of my kids took my scissors because I know I had them here. Ah, guys, I found my scissors. I'm just blind. I'm going to take off some off the end so that it fits my eye better. I'm going to place it. Kind of press it into my eye. Oh my God, that's so gorgeous. All right, let's do the same thing to the other side. Waiting for tonight. I can actually really sing. That's not really singing. I'm just playing. All right. Same thing on this side. Just cutting a little bit off. Getting my glue. This vanity right now, I'm glad you guys can't see it because it is a disaster. And it's funny. I don't really have OCD about many things. And I'm not really crazy. Like, I'm not really a crazy neat freak. But when it comes to my makeup stuff, I mean, I know I should be like that with everything in my life, but when it comes to my makeup stuff, I hate things being out of place. I'm making sure I have no vision by the end of this because I pretty much just glued my eyelid shut. Okay. Oh my God, how gorgeous. Okay, this one's going a little crazy. All right. Now I'm going to take a liquid liner and I'm actually going to draw my line right on the top. I'm going to do this without you guys, so hold on. Okay, while I put you guys on hold, I did a little bit of body shimmer and I did my mascara and I darkened a little bit of the under eye area. I still have that light color there, but I darkened a little bit. So now I'm going to go in with a nude lip liner. Just tracing my lips. Now, overdrawn lips are not really my thing, but in this case, I feel like it's necessary. All right, and I'm going in with a pinky nude color, and I'm just applying that right on top. Her lips didn't really look like glossy. They looked more matte, so I'm not going to put a lip gloss on top of this. But all right, and the very, very last thing that we're going to do, because everything else is completed, I'm going to set it with Mario Badescu. I love this stuff. This is the Aloe Cucumber and Cream Tea. All right, that is it. We are complete. This is my finished J.Lo look. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If there's some other looks from celebrities that you want to see me recreate, let me know. Let me know in the comments. Leave me some love, guys. I would love that. Thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.